Reflections then, again, last night?
Yeah, I mean, very proud of the players. The effort they've put in over the 90 minutes in the circumstances. They deserve a lot of credit for that, but we need to move on very quickly. We've set a fantastic game up in a couple of weeks' time, but we parked that up and we switched back to domestic games, and we've got a very tough game, Hearts away at Tynecastle, so the focus switches very quickly to that game.
Not that you need it, but what an incentive to go top of the league, potentially, if you win.
Yes, that'd be very nice. At the end of the weekend, if we're sitting top, would be fantastic. You get nothing for that at this stage of the season. It's a long race, a lot of football to play, but it is a good incentive for the players.
Conor, in terms of December is obviously going to be a very hectic period. I think the players just want games rather than training anyway.
Yeah, you get used to it. There won't be much training, I'm guessing. But you get used to it. We've done it all season. We've played Thursday, Sunday. We've had a midweek game basically every week. So it's just going to be the same. And we know it's a big month, both in the league and in the Europa League. So we just need to push on and try and get 3 points in every game we play.
Can I ask you, what have you made of the European experience?
Yeah, it's been amazing. And that was one of the big pushing points for me to come to the football club to play in the Europa League. And we got there, we got through to the group stages, and what a journey it's been so far, and we've put ourselves in a great position to go to Austria in 2 weeks.
I guess that will cliche, but if you asked for it pre the group, if you have it in your own hands for the final game, you grab it?
Yeah, of course. I've always said that I think the Villarreal game went there and obviously conceding after like 40 seconds, and after getting the draw there, I think it made everyone believe that we had a big chance, and then obviously we beat Vienna. Didn't get the results against Moscow, but again we showed last night that we're a tough match for anyone, and we're going to the last game and hopefully get 3 points.
This question's kind of twofold for yourself and Stephen. How does it feel for you when you're playing with a different defensive partnership? And Stephen, are you still to work out what your best central partnership is?
No, I know what the players can do. I know all their ability levels and the talent they have. It's not about dropping people, it's to try and help the individuals in that position. You mentioned the centre-half area. I think it's not fair to ask a player to play 60 odd games and to play Thursday, Sunday every single week. When we were recruiting in the summer, we always said we wanted 2 in every position. Eventually we got that with the arrival of Gareth McCauley. We're very satisfied with the 4 central defenders. That's the way it is. At times I have to change it and manage it to what I think's best. But the 2 centre-halves last night were magnificent. They were rock solid for us. Body on the line performance, sometimes it was last ditch. Yeah, we had McGregor to bail us out on a couple of occasions, but you have to think about the level of player we're up against, the level of team. So the lads that played at centre-half last night deserve a lot of credit.
What's it like for you, Conor, adapting to different player?
It's fine. We all know each other, we know each other's games. Obviously it's different sometimes playing with different personnel, but at the same time we know what their levels are and what their abilities are, so you adjust to it. And obviously, as the gaffer said, there's a lot of games, a lot of football, and we know that it's not going to be the same 2 pair in every single game. We know it's going to have to change if we want to be competitive on all fronts, and that's what's going to have to happen.
How does it feel having someone like Alan McGregor behind you?
Yeah, it's good, it's needed. I say to him before every game, you help me, I'll help you, and last night he helped me a few times and he helped us. We're going to need that, especially against tough teams or against anyone. You want to keep clean sheets, and to keep clean sheets you're not going to, in every game, not let a shot go on target, but knowing that Griggs is behind us, obviously a big confidence.
Stephen Arnold seems to be playing as good as he's ever played. I mean, how long do you think he can maintain this level? How many more years do you think he's got at the top level?
I think that's a question you'd have to ask Alan. He's the one who's got the feelings. He knows where his body's at. He's certainly happy. I think he's enjoying his football. I think he's delighted to be back here. This is his club. He's been very professional on and off the pitch since I've come across Alan close up. I think it's down to him how long he wants to play. Ability-wise, I don't think he's ever going to lose that. I think it's down to probably hunger and how the body's feeling, but it's a question you'd have to ask Alan. He looks in great shape to me. We're delighted to have him, and he seems to be getting better and better each week, which is strange really, because you know, he's been magnificent from day one, really.
I think you would have come across him during your playing days, perhaps. But is he better than you perhaps expected when you get the chance to sort of work up close with him?
I've always known he's a top goalie. I've watched many old firms over the years and seen him pull wonderful saves off and top class performances. I've played against him a couple of times and, you know, managed to bury a few past him, but that's standard, you know. It's quite pretty normal.
In terms of Daniel Kindeas, have you had the chance to review?
Just spoke to him just before this press conference. Daniel's fine. He feels hard done by. I haven't seen the incident back. You know, I feel for Daniel. I don't think he does much wrong. Daniel's been immense for us. His form's been very good. He never lets you down. He's professional, he's robust, he's there for you every single day. So I think in this situation, Daniel gets me full support, me backing. You know, he should be fresh for the weekend now.
You said, I think the TV interview last night, you thought it might have been a case of mistaken identity in terms of who got the booking of that incident. Have you had any follow-up thoughts on that?
Well, look, we've got 3 players round the Villarreal player, which is what I like. I like us to hunt in packs and try and cage players, and that's what we did. I think worst case scenario, it was a foul to the opposition. I don't think any player deserved a yellow card in that situation. But we'll analyse it and see what we decide to do next. We may do nothing, but we'll put it to the people to analyse it, and then we'll decide what to do next. But we haven't really had much time to do that just yet.
The chairman was speaking to AGM about, in terms of how you look at your recruitment, about the sort of character, the mindset of guys that you want to be bringing in here. Is the next 5-6 days in terms of Hearts game and Aberdeen game, is that the sort of test of the sort of 2 tests you're going to have then? Is that the test of the characters that you brought in? Is that what you're looking for?
No, but it is a main ingredient that we look for in a player. You have to be a certain type to handle the Ibrox crowd, to handle the pressure and responsibility to carry the weight of this badge. So we have to be very careful the type of player we bring in, because there's been mistakes made in the past, people that can't handle it here, can't cope. So with Mark and Andy and the recruitment team, we do try and go into every single detail before we make a sign and a decision, but character and mentality certainly two big ingredients.
I know you said about in terms of going potentially top of the table this weekend, that it means nothing yet, but does it strike a blow in terms of showing the ambition that you've got for this team, where you feel it's achievable if you can get to that stage of the season? We
want to be competitive in every single game. Heart is the next game. There's an opportunity there to go top of the table, because obviously Celtic and Aberdeen play in the cup final. I'd much rather be in the cup final, but it is what it is. We go to Hearts. It's a tough game. Craig's got the team flying really high. They've had some injuries of late, which has probably affected their form, but they've had a superb season so far, so we're under no illusions. It's going to be a tough game. It's an intense crowd, really close to the pitch. We're on the back of a European night ourselves, so it's a really tough test for the players, but we're capable of going there and performing well and getting the result we want. It's a fantastic game again, and these are the games the players should want to play.
Did you play at Tynecastle?
No. But I've been in the environment a couple of times lately. I went to watch the under-21 game there, and I went to watch Hearts against St Johnstone just to get a feel for the stadium. I think it's a magnificent setup they've got there, certainly with the new stand and passionate fans. Rangers are in town. It's set up to be a cracker.
Apart, it is just about the closest dugout to the supporters in the country. You'll be able to hear everything.
I don't mind being close. Quite enjoy the banter from the terraces. I've had it all my life, it's no problem.
When you met them a couple of months ago, you ended their unbeaten run, and obviously, as you said, they've had a lot of injuries and they've struggled since then. What are you expecting from them?
Well, I think they're starting to get some bodies back. They've still got good players, still a good team. Craig has them very well drilled and organised. They bring a physicality like most teams do in Scotland, and they'll be desperate to beat Rangers, so it'll be a tough game. They'll be at it, so we'll have to make sure that we put in a strong performance if we want anything out of the game.
A lot of teams that go there struggle with the width of the pitch as well, because it's the way the Hearts play is quite compact, that they almost squeeze teams in. Is that, I think, something that your players have got to look at over the next day or so in training in terms of?
Well, the pitch is the same for both teams. I think it's a couple of metres narrower than Ibrox, which is not huge. The pitch is big enough for us to go there and express ourselves and play how we want to play. We won't use the pitch as any kind of excuse. But yeah, it's a tight environment. Every single decision from the referees, the crowd are up on the feet, and it makes it that little bit more fiery. But what a fantastic challenge for us again.
Can I ask, on Wednesday, the SFA charged the club 5 charges. Is there going to be any response from the club to that?
I'm not sure. I don't handle them situations. My focus is on Hearts and getting the team ready, getting them recovered, and trying to get as much energy in the legs and the body as possible for Hearts. I don't really worry about FA charges.
Are you going to get a chance to watch the derby Sunday afternoon after your game?
If the signal's good on the team bus on the way home, I'd quite like to watch the Merseyside derby, yeah, but my focus is on getting 3 points at Hearts.
Stephen, you just on that note, you yourself and the club were quite supportive of Daniel when he did get sent off at St Mirren. Did these charges come as a surprise to you?
The timing of them did, 10:30 at night, on the eve of a big match, but it is what it is, we get on with it.
Conor, what have you been told about Tynecastle and the sort of atmosphere you can expect?
Yeah, I've heard quite a lot about it. I've heard it's one of the best ones in the country, but they're the ones as players you want to go and play in, and you want to go and win. There's nothing better than winning away, and the atmosphere is good, and you make it be quiet, and your away fans are up, and you hear the groans of away fans, so of the home fans. So as I said, they're the ones that you want to play in as a player, and it should be a good test on Sunday.
How have you found the whole experience of going away as a Rangers player and going to these grounds and paying for blood? They want their teams to wipe us before we. I mean, how have you found the pressure of dealing with those sort of situations?
Sometimes strange, just in the fact that obviously we'll go away sometimes and it'll feel like a home game away. We have more fans than the away team, so that's strange, but I think your big teams, your Aberdeens, your Celtics, your Hearts, you're going to go away and it's a proper away game where they don't like Rangers, we don't like them, we want to get 3 points, and obviously they'll do anything to get 3 points. So they're the big away games that you love as a player. You want to go there, you want to enjoy the test, and he'll be another one on Sunday.
How's the squad looking?
No injury concerns from last night as of yet. Everyone seems to have come through the game. Barisic is available, he's in full training. I think Ryan's due in full training after the weekend. Obviously Rossiter's available as well. He comes back into contention.
Could Kemp be back for the Aberdeen game potentially?
Not sure right now.